Hello.
Hey guys. So I'd like to start this video by saying that I really miss ice cubes. This has nothing to do with what we're about to do here, but I just, in Canada, you order a pop or a drink or whatever, and you get 2 or 3 ice cubes, 4 ice cubes, and it's good. Here, they don't use ice. So everything is the temperature that it was when it came out of the fridge. Our hotel doesn't even have an ice maker. So, I miss ice.
Okay. What are we doing?
So this evening, we're going to try Mett. I was telling you guys about this on Facebook. Okay. So this is raw ground pork with nothing in it aside from salt and pepper. I don't think there's anything else. It looks, in the package, it looks like 3 little meat patties.
Mm-hmm.
And
you have to reiterate, it's raw.
Yeah, it's raw. It looks like it could be, it could be something, but oh God.
I try to qualify this. We're eating a lot of butter, we're eating a lot of cheese, we're eating a lot of lard, we're eating a lot of things that, are maybe a bit demanding on your system. This is just another step in that chain of well, I don't know what you'd call it, food.
Okay, I know that, steak tartare is a thing. Of course I know that. And I know that people have been eating raw pork since always.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that I don't think it's going to be disgusting.
True.
But I did make a nice little plate with pickles and some toasted bread and mustard, and so that it would,
So why are we doing this?
Why are we doing what?
Why are we eating the Mett? Is it for the viewer?
Because yes, you, the viewer. We're doing it because why not?
Yeah, different strokes, different places, different things, new experiences. Try it out, see what happens. What's the worst? You get to see what happens. Yeah. Isn't this great?
You get to see what happens. I anticipate that it's going to be very much like, when you're at home and you're making meatballs or meatloaf or whatever, if you forget to wet your hands and then your hands become coated in that white fat, I expect that it's going to be akin to that, but then I lick my hand.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Anyway, we got it. Let's open it up.
We each got one. We're each eating a whole one.
Oh, I never. No, dude. I never said I was going to eat a whole one.
Okay, well, you take as much as you want then.
It looks like it's maybe a tablespoon.
So.
Well.
Show the people.
So it's just, you can see that it's raw meat. It smells like slightly seasoned raw meat.
Smells good.
All right, we're going to put it on the plate. Oh. It's kind of cute. Looks like a sad little meatball.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
So soon, we'll put that on a piece of bread, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
All right, so let's spin this around so we can actually see what we're doing. Right?
Okay.
Right. That's good.
Wow, I got that nice little. Oh, dude. Okay. I mean, how much do you think they normally?
That looks about a good amount. I'm sure that certain German oriented YouTube channels, if they ever watch this, will go, "No, you're doing it wrong." That looks good.
Okay.
So what are you going to put on it?
Well, I'm gonna eat it just as it is.
They have onions on it. Sometimes.
I know, but I'm gonna start with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with it just like this. So. I mean, okay. So I didn't die.
No.
I think that because I'd taken the bread and I had fried it in a little bit of oil and then I rubbed it with a garlic clove. And I think that really is masking the flavor.
It's pretty finely ground pork too, so maybe the fat issue didn't really come in as much.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to eat a little bit of the pork. Just a little bit. Just see?
Maybe a pickle.
I think that, well, I like the pickle. That's not for me.
Could be definitely for other people.
I can see how other people would like it. It's not nearly as fatty as I was expecting. It actually looks like it's pretty lean, and I was expecting it to have a lot more fat in it. It's just the ick factor is pretty strong. You know, when I found out about this, I wanted to try it because I thought it might be really good. And then as I thought about more and more, I just started to get grossed out. And I think I maybe psyched myself out a little bit. John's having it with mustard and onion, and I imagine that's going to probably improve it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. It's good. But I got to qualify that. I was in the Army for over 30 years. And I'll eat stuff out of a bag without raising an eyebrow. But this is all right. I mean,
it's no four fingers of death.
It's not the four fingers of death, as Steve 1989 would say.
Yeah.
But certainly not unpleasant. Then again, I'm half German, so who's to say what my taste belonged to?
All right, you know what? I'm gonna keep at it. I got the piece there with the from before. I'm gonna try it with a little bit of mustard because I like mustard, and a little bit of the onion.
A little more.
I have to. It just it just feels wrong. You know, it's wrong. I grew up in a house where this was not a thing. You know, my dad didn't even know how to properly cook a steak. He'd cut it open, and it was always overcooked and everything. I'm used to. I don't know. Maybe we'll edit that part out, but.
Well, we'll do what we can.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Let's pop that in.
Pop that in.
Give it a chew.
Give it a chew.
Give it a chew.
Pop it in. Give it a chew.
That's good. I like it.
You know, okay, that improves it greatly. Oh yeah, that improves it a lot. Adding the mustard and the onion makes it much nicer. But if that's the case, why not just cook the pork and then have yourself a nice pork sandwich with...
But who the heck could make a video about that?
I don't know, but ugh.
Yeah, it's good.
Just chasing it down with some red wine and Coca-Cola.
Which is also very good.
Yeah.
Well,
so, what do you think? Would you try this? Would you try Mett? Would you eat raw pork on a cracker? Or do you think that that's absolutely disgusting? I don't think it's absolutely disgusting. I was feeling so much dread when I was making the toast. But now that I've had it, if I were to have it presented to me in the future, I know I could eat it.
I'm gonna finish it.
I don't know. I just keep zoning out on it. Like it's okay, but it just seems so
weird.
Wrong.
Yeah, this is not appropriate comparison to like a rare steak. And this is straight out raw.
Right.
You know.
So what gets me is when I was in cooking school, we had a the health guy come in, you know, to do the health and safety and food safety and all that. And he was adamant that you should keep your tuna in the refrigerator with your mayonnaise, so that when you went to make a tuna and mayonnaise, you know, sandwich, everything remained cool and there would be no worry of getting sick or anything like that. And I can't imagine what somebody like that must think of having a smear of raw ground pork on a cracker.
Well, like we said, you know, different place, different customs, different rules. I mean, it's like the butchers that we've seen here. Well, the fact that we've seen any is amazing in itself. Like a lot of them. It's just like we saw in the UK. Not compared to Canada, it's a lot more options. So I'm not surprised you've got more options in the way of what's available.
Sure.
Definitely going to have a breast of this before we leave. I am.
Yeah, there's 2 little packages left. They're good for, I don't know, a couple of days. If you buy it from the butcher, you have to eat it the same day that it's made. But I guess because it's in an airtight container, it'll stay fresh a little longer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad that I tried it. I wouldn't say it's the weirdest thing that I've ever eaten, but definitely up there.
That's going to be an upcoming video eventually. What is the weirdest thing we've ever eaten?
And what was their name?
That's good.
Kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. All right.
Well,
So I guess
that's that.
Yeah, that is that.
It's something I would do again quite happily, but we can't get it in Canada, so no. So I'll eat it here and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And we're going to drink our wine and Coca-Cola.
Wine and Coca-Cola.
And call it a night.
Yeah.
So goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you later.